Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Training Tuesday. I'm Heidi Reese from Dayton Superior, and I am the Training Programs Manager. Just real quick, I want to go over a couple of items and remind you that everyone who has joined the call has joined muted to eliminate any background noise, but please use the Zoom's Q&A or chat to talk with me. I would love that. Chuck, wouldn't I love that? It's like my day. Yeah, I do. I really like that. So I like send little things out and nobody ever responds back to me and it makes me cry. So also get the questions ready for the end of the Q&A session of the webinar. It's going to be a mini one, just real quick. If we don't get to a lot of them, you are more than welcome to send them in to Chuck and myself and we'll get them answered for you. So we record all of our Training Tuesdays and most are posted on the DaytonSuperior.com website that points to our YouTube channel. So they're all out on YouTube and we've organized them on DaytonSuperior.com. There are about, I don't know, 150 of them out there. You can peruse them either by the last 4 that we've done. If you're interested in just a certain topic like chemicals, you can point to the chemical and get to those and see the latest and greatest and all the ones that we've done. You know, they're 3 years old now, some of them, but they're still relevant. We're trying to redo some and repost, so they should be fresh and exciting for you. Just go to DaytonSuperior.com and search Training Tuesday to find the links for those. So again, as a reminder, the presentation that we're about to go over is intended for training purposes only. Anything that we cover, please go back to DaytonSuperior.com and look at safety data sheets, technical data sheets, application guides, you name it. It's all going to be out there on DaytonSuperior.com. So who is Dayton Superior? You know us from chemicals. If you're hanging out here, you're going to learn some about us. But not only are we chemicals, we specialize in accessories, whether it be precast, splicing, rebar holders, bar supports, I guess. Baba, we've got the Baba girl in here with us today. Outside the door. We've also got DOT and chemicals and tech. It's just really fun in this room today. I wish you could see us all. In addition, the Simon's Forming and Shoring portfolio, we have very adaptable, strong systems. In a couple weeks, we're going to go back over Simply. And it's just a whole lot going on here. We are the leading provider of those engineer services. So not only just products, like I mentioned, but engineering. Got the largest in the industry and training. Chuck and I are here for you along with all of our TSRs. We're going to hear from one of them today on the chemical side, and we can get you the information that you need to use our products and stand behind them. All right. So let's meet this week's presenter. Drum roll, Chuck. All right. This fine Tuesday, Jeff Cole, like I said, one of our chemical technical sales reps, is with us. He's a business graduate from the University of Pittsburgh and has been in the concrete, chemicals, and building products industry since 1992. He has held various positions within multiple U.S. regions and is Dayton Superior's technical rep. I really want everyone to know that you're a what? A technical sales rep. And he's for the chemicals in the East, as well as some other states that he's gaining. He's always eager for a laugh, either through doing it himself by making me laugh or just having a good conversation with people around him. Great guy, and we're going to hear from him and talk about epoxies. Take it away, Mr. Jeff Cole.
Hey, thanks for the intro, Heidi and Chuck. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you attending our Training Tuesday today. So I want to go through about introduction to epoxies. Epoxy definition and characteristics are going to be part of this presentation. Similar chemistries, standard and specifications, which is crucial. Testing overview, applications, and then how we can assist you beyond the sale and install of epoxies. So let's go over to the next slide here. And there we go. Oh, we went backwards. There we go. We went backwards again. Sorry about this, everybody. There we go. Okay. All right, what is an epoxy? It's a thermosetting resin that forms a tight cross-linked polymer structure through irreversible chemical reaction. Commonly used as adhesives and coatings. The reactive systems, A and B components, which is your curing agent hardener, react to form your epoxy. Now, epoxy benefits. You have excellent adhesion, moisture insensitive, negligible shrinkage, low VOC, chemical resistance, which is crucial, especially in the petrochemical world, and durability. So, other chemistries that are out there, you have polyesters, which are inexpensive, they're fast curing, good for cold weather use, high shrinkage, and moisture sensitive. You have vinyl esters, which are inexpensive, fast curing, cold weather use, high shrinkage, and moisture sensitive. You got methyl methacrylate, MMAs, fast curing, cold weather use, short shelf life. They are flammable. Now, here's the really good one that I like. High molecular weight methacrylates, HMWMs. These are durable sealers and primers um, designed primarily for bridge deck cracks and whatnot that you have. Now, here's where it's really tricky. You have a violent reaction if mixed improperly. These products sometimes have to be hauled on different trucks just because of the volatility of the HMWMs. Then you have urethane and polyurethanes, durable, chemical, and UV resistant, moisture sensitive, and use isocyanates, which are very hazardous. And then you have your polyureas. They're cold weather application use. And hang on, I got a question coming through that I got to block out. There we go. Uh, it just threw me off there. But epoxies and concrete share two features. Both are mass and temperature dependent. The greater the mass, the faster they will set up. The warmer and colder the surrounding temperature, the faster and slower they will set up. You will hear us in tech services sometimes say to condition the product. I cover a lot of the southeast and Texas as well, where we have high heat. So you want to go and make sure that you have the product conditioned. The colder it is, the longer it takes to set up. And then vice versa in the cold weather climates, such as Colorado, Alaska, you want to make sure that the product is temperature controlled so it's warmer and it'll be easier and take less time to set up. So specifications that we have AASHTO M235 and ASTM C881. These are structural, non-structural, grade viscosity, and application class temperature. And you will see on most of your specifications an ASTM rating on there, and you'll be able to see it on our tech data sheets as well. So here's the classification type, structural and non-structural. Now, we get phone calls at tech services of people saying, hey, I need an epoxy to do this. We need to make sure that we know the application that you're going to be using it for, and then also the specification. In this one, it's C881. You have type 1, non-load bearing and hardened, to harden. Um, Examples, non-structural epoxy ejection. Type 2 is non-load bearing, fresh to harden. Um, Again, non-structural bonding agent. Type 3 is a bonding skid resistant material, a polymer overlay. That would be kind of like a bridge deck overlay system with type 3 epoxy and an aggregate. And then you have type 4, which is load bearing, hardened to hardened concrete. It's a structural epoxy injection. And then load bearing, fresh to hardened concrete, and it's a structural bonding agent as well. And then we have type 5, type 6, which is segmental bridge adhesive. So this would be used on your precast bridges. Okay, and then also you have classification types, grades and classes. Again, this is C881. So grades, that's viscosity. Grade 1 would be low viscosity. Example would be the viscosity of syrup, a 2,000 centipoise maximum. Grade 2 would be minimum medium viscosity. That's the consistency of pancake batter, and that would be a 2,000 to 10,000 centipoise. Then you have grade 3, which is non-sagging. It would be the example of toothpaste, quarter-inch non-sag. So the classes is application temperature. So this is crucial that you want to make sure that you know your weather forecast, especially this time of the year when the weather's up and down considerably. So class A would be below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Class B would be between 40 degrees and 60 degrees Fahrenheit. and Class C is anything above 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, terminology and test methods. You have exotherm, which is heat generated by chemical reaction. That heat would be generated by mixing the A component and B component together, which creates heat. I've actually seen plastic buckets melt from exotherm at times. Modulus, measure the rigidity or elasticity of the product. High mod would be high stress transfer, structural bonding would be rigid. Low modulus would be low stress transfer, less rigid and flexible. In our innovation center up in Dayton, Ohio, we actually have a testing unit that will test the modulus of the epoxy after it's hardened. Viscosity, materials resistance to flow at a given temperature. It's usually measured and reported in units called centipoise, CPS. Water would equal 1 centipoise. Okay, gel time, laboratory standard for comparative purposes. Pot life. Okay, pot life is crucial because you have X amount of time depending on what epoxy that you have before it sets up. This is your working time. Then you have creep. That's one of our favorite words in the technical services. Seems like all of us are creeps in technical services. But anyhow, that's the deformation strain of the material caused by load stress over time. Okay, this is gel time. This is ASTM C881. It's the interval between mixing and the formation of a gelatinous mass. This is often misunderstood or confused with cure time in applications. Gel time is measured in 60-gram mass at 73 degrees Fahrenheit or -2 degrees Celsius. Different than cure time in mass versus thin film, 15 minutes gel time versus 3-hour thin film time. Viscosity. This is materials resistance to flow, ASTM 2393. Material with a isometer in poise, centipoise, PAS, or MPAS. 1 poise equals 100 centipoise equals 1 PAS equals 100 MPAS. I know that's a little technical for all of us, but anyhow, water again is 1 centipoise. RV spindles, 00 through 7, and 1 RPM to 50 RPM typical. Okay, shore hardness. This is the rubber property, Durameter hardness. The procedures for determining indentation hardness of substances. Types A and D are used for epoxy. Type A has a blunt end use for softer low modulus materials, and type D has a sharp point and is used for rigid high modulus materials. Okay, thermal compatibility, usually used only for C881 type 3 epoxies and other surface coatings. The layer of epoxy sand mortar is applied to a slab and cured in dried concrete. After the epoxy is cured, the sample is subjected to 5 cycles of temperature change between 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius, and -6 degrees Fahrenheit and -21 degrees Celsius. Cracks near the bond line between the concrete and epoxy mortar constitute test failure. Hang on. Sorry about this. I'm having some stuff pop up on my screen from maybe they should stop. Sorry about this. There we go. Terminology test methods, compressive strength, ASTM 579. Okay, this is typically used for mortars and grouts. Standard 2-inch cubes for method B, cured for 7 days, standard. You get most of your compressive strength within 7 days of that time frame. Some specifications call for other time intervals, and ASTM C109 is sometimes specified, although C109 is a test method for hydraulic cement mortars, not epoxies. Now, with the cube methods, we've seen some issues with not meeting compressive strength out there. And call us TSRs or call our tech services at corporate, and we'll go and talk you through it because we've seen a lot of the testing methods done wrong with the cubes. Okay, ASTM 881 and ASHTO M235. These are types 1, 2, 3, 4, grade 3, classes A, B, and C. State dot approvals, we have on www.daytonsuperior.com. Type in DOT approvals. You can pull up your specific state and see what epoxies are DOT approved for your state. And then we have IAPMO testing, we have ICC testing and evaluation reports. And then we have NSF, ANSI, CAN 61. Can also go on DaytonSuperior.com and type in NSF 61 approvals, and it will show which products that we have that are NSF 61 approved. Make it nice and easy for you all. Okay, adhesive anchoring compliance, ACI 1318-11. Installing of adhesive anchors horizontally or upward inclined to support sustained tension loads shall be performed by personnel certified by an applicable certification program. And then ACI certification for adhesive anchor installer. And ACI will grant certification to only those who obtain a passing grade on both written and performance examination. They're both written and practical, and the certification is good for 5 years. Okay, here's some of our epoxy gels, anchoring gels that we have. First off, make sure you look at your tech data sheets. On anchoring gels, preparation is going to be the key. You want to make sure once you drill the hole for the anchor, you want to make sure it's completely cleaned out, that there's no leftover dust or residue in there, so that way it adheres properly. But we have our Propoxy 300, which is a standard set non-sag gel. It's structural, adhesive, and used for chemical anchoring. We have our Propoxy 300 Fast, which is a fast set non-sag gel, structural adhesive used for chemical anchoring. And then we have our Propoxy 400, which is a cold weather non-sag gel for temperatures down to 15 degrees Fahrenheit or -9 degrees Celsius. And here's some more anchoring gels that we have. We have our Pro Anchor Elite, which is high strength structural adhesive. It currently has an ICC ES-AC 308 report per IAPMO. It's qualified for seismic designs in category A and F. So those of us that are in earthquake regions, this is a great product for you. And then it's water system component certified with NSF ANSI 61 approval. So it's good for potable water treatment plants. Our Propoxy 300, that's a great grade 2 medium viscosity, class B and C. So it's good 40 degrees Fahrenheit up to our specification, which will be on the tech data sheet. Tested and compliant per CDPH version 1.2. Water system component, so it's NSF ANSI 61 approved. We have our Propoxy 204, which is a grade 2 medium viscosity with a 15-minute gel time. So you're going to get a very fast set on that. And then we also have our slow set bonding agent, which is a grade 2 medium viscosity. You have a longer open time, so your gel time is going to be 105 minutes, and it's tack free in 6 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, injection resins. These products are absolutely awesome. I've done a project in Barbuda with our Propoxy 50 and Propoxy 100 injection system for a water treatment plant. These products are absolutely excellent for cracks that you would have. They're gravity fed for the Propoxy 300 or used for injection, and then also the Propoxy 100, and that's also NSF 61 approved. Okay, another great product that we have. A lot of distribution centers out there being built, data centers and everything. You need a joint filler to take care of those joints, and you need something that's designed for moderate joint movement. So our ProFlex is the product that you would be looking for. 100% solids, two-component joint filler and crack repair material. It's used for repairing damaged or spalled cracks, construction joints that are cut or formed, designed to fill joints in industrial floors and exposed to hard wheel traffic. It's tack free in 3 to 4 hours and meets the ACI 302 5.1.2 for joint materials. And like I said earlier, it allows for moderate joint movement. Okay, another product that a lot of people don't realize that we have, but Propoxy 2000 and Epoxy Grout J55. Epoxy Grout's a 3-component system, so that would be your A component, your B component, along with an aggregate, which would be your C component or your third component. These products are awesome, designed for industrial use. You can get up to 8 inches in a single pour, unextended. Tenacious adhesion to concrete and steel. It's 14,000 PSI and 7 days per ASTM C579. And it's also available in a deep pour formulation. So great for your industrial applications. Okay, another this product I absolutely love, Rapid Resin Repair. Installs down to -20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's open to traffic within 20 minutes, non-shrink, chemically resistant. So this product, if you have a roadway, a runway, a floor, especially like refrigerated distribution centers, this product would be absolutely awesome to use. And then you have our Propoxy 2500 Shore Patch. The resin is ASTM C881 Type 3, Grade 1, Class B and C. Again, open to vehicle traffic in 3 to 5 hours, thermally compatible with concrete, and complies with FAA specification item P501. So this product is absolutely awesome for runways, very little downtime. You can have it open back up within 3 to 5 hours. And then we got our Pro Patch VO vertical overhead. Uh, this is designed for overhead and vertical repairs, ASTM C881, Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Type 4, Grade 3, Class B and C, and again, NSF 61 approved, so you can use it for potable water applications. Okay, another product that's near and dear to my heart. I've sold a lot of this. It's our Propoxy 606, P606. P606 is an FAA specification requirement. This product is designed to secure wiring and lighting fixtures in roadways and airports. It's also compatible with asphalt. So when you come to a red light and you see like these wires that are at the intersection of the red light you're at, you can use this product for those wires in asphalt and concrete. Okay, another product that most folks don't know that we have, our spec coat polymer floor coating. These products are the typical epoxies that you would see for garage floor applications, for aircraft hangar applications, for flooring applications. So we have our spec coat WB, which would be used primarily as a primer as your initial coat. You have your spec coat 100, you have your spec coat clear, and then your spec coat 100 CR and spec coat urethane. Look up www.daytonsuperior.com at the tech data sheets. Again, when you call us at Tech Services, we want to know what application you have, and then that way we will be able to fit the exact product to your exact need. Okay, I'm going to go over resources just real quick. I've said www.daytonsuperior.com a lot during this seminar. You can go on there. You could get safety data sheets, tech data sheets. You can get lead product certification on those products. You can also get the guide documents on how to install, and you can get our handbooks, online training videos, and third-party testing certifications as well. Plus, you can get your DOT approvals. You can get the NSF 61 approvals. You can see it on there. And then you can also fill out the form on there and get chemical certification assistance. Here's a map that you'll find on DaytonSuperior.com. You'll be able to find out which rep covers your area. We've had some changes here and there. Call the person that's in there, and they'll be sure to get you taken care of and hand you off to the person that's responsible for your territory. And let's go to the next one. Okay, this is our chemical team here. I can't say enough about our chemical team. From the support that we have in the office with Sarah, Nathan, Paul, and we have a new person that just came on board, John. Excellent problem-solving skills. That's what we pride ourselves in, is finding solutions for you all out there in the field. Again, great team, great resources, and have a dedicated line for you all. So I'm going to hand it back over to Heidi. And I appreciate you all being here, and thanks a lot for using our products.
Well, thank you. We also have another tech person named Scott, so you can
Oh,
also,
Scott, sorry.
yeah, I was trying to, play that off because I know
Sorry
you
about
met
that, Scott.
him right before.
Where did I come up with John at?
Right before I went off mute, we're like, welcome aboard, John. So anyway, Harvey Cole, no, I'm kidding, Jeff. Thank you seriously for this. You guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them into the chat and Q&A, especially since Jeff apparently loves it when he's doing presentations and those pop up, even
Yeah.
though we don't see them and he tells us about it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to do that. There's a DSC Heidi Ask Your Questions here that you can do that in, or Chuck and Heidi. So to remind you, if you need any other trainings, if you need something a little more customized or longer, or you want to get more into epoxies, although he did an excellent job here with all of it. I know it was a lot. There was a lot of like specifications and whatnot. If you really want to know things, you can do that QR code or use the training at daytonsuperior.com and get in touch with Chuck and myself, and we would be able to set something up for you. In addition, we have AIA trainings and engineering trainings, but for chemicals, mainly AIA, that we can set up for you. If you happen to be lucky enough to be in Jeff's territory, he can do that for you. Yay. And I think decorative concrete is one that we have.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually here in Kansas City right now at the ASLA, which is for our top cast product for landscape architects. So we're working on specifications all the time.
Yeah, and it's great. And you saw the resource if you need specification assistance. And usually I don't like to talk so much about competitors, but we're here to assist you. So if you want to fill it in and you're like, hey, I'm using this, I just need help with specifications, we'll help you with that as well, even if it's not our product. So just keep that in mind. We're here for you, obviously, more for our products. And we have the technical service reps like Jeff. We've got a whole bunch of them. He has shown you, I'm going to go back a couple slides because a lot of people like to see that. The where to get the answers. You can't really see my pointer, but on the Dayton Superior Simons regional map area, simple enough to just go in the top of DaytonSuperior.com, top toolbar, top right, and you see contact us. You'll get to this page. And within there, just select your state. If it's Kansas, click on that and you can see who all of your people are, whether they are Chuck and myself for training, TSRs, your dealer sales manager, you name it. So it looks like we don't have any questions. We're
One,
doing
one thing
great
I,
on time. Go ahead.
One thing I did want to mention, I know that we got 3 minutes, everybody, but again, with epoxies, give us a call on this because, this was information overload with the grade and class of epoxies. So when you see those specifications come across, feel free to give one of our chemical sales team a call. And again, that QR code, and we'll be glad to help you through it. Help, our dealer partners, help our contractors that we deal with, and also the architects and engineers for specifying. So I'll leave it
Yes,
back to you.
excellent. Okay, so if there are no other questions, appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you for taking the time to do this presentation for us. John here loved it, John Scott. He loved it for learning. I did as well. I'm sorry. I really like you, so I got to pick on you.
It's okay, Holly.
She's not even in the room. Okay. On that note, everyone, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you next week for Training Tuesday. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.